Hello, I'm Monty. This is part 4 in my series on how to force a card. Hope you've enjoyed them so far. If you are, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button so you get notified when new ones come up. I'm be producing several more, plus a lot of other series on things you can do with cards, like how to false cut, how to false shuffle, and things like that. Part 4 is really exciting. It has 5 new tricks in it, but one of the neatest things about it, I think you'll enjoy, is it has my favorite method of forcing a card. So look for it in here. I use this in almost every show that I do. It's a very nice force. It does take a little practice to make it look good, but I think you'll enjoy it. Let's get started. As usual, I will use a blue deck of cards, but I've changed the force card to a red back card to make it easier to follow. And my force card is an ace of spades, and I've made all the rest of the deck a joker. That'll make it really easy to follow and identify the force card as we're moving along. The pocket force. I'll use this pair of jeans to represent the pocket that we're going to use to force. You can actually use any pocket, pants pocket, coat pocket, it doesn't matter. We're going to force in this case, our red card, the ace of spades. You start by putting the ace of spades, or your force card, in your pocket. You do this unknown to the audience. Now you can shuffle the cards as much as you want, or have the spectator shuffle the cards. It really doesn't matter. When the spectator is happy that the cards are shuffled right and they're all mixed up, simply take the cards, put them in your pocket above your force card. Now this would normally be in there all the way so you can't see it. I'm just doing it outside so you can follow. So you put it in there above your force card, shove them all down in the deck so they don't see that there was one card all the way in there. Ask the spectator to give you a number, say between 1 and 20. It really doesn't matter what they pick. Let's say they pick 9. I'm going to pull these out just a little bit so you can see what's happening here. Okay? So these are deep in my pocket. They can't see them. Say they say number 9. Reach in your pocket, pull out 9 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And on the 9th one, just simply slide off the bottom card, 9, and that is your force card. And tell them that's the card we're going to use. You can show it to them, not look at it, whatever you want to do. That's the force card that you're going to use. That's the pocket force. The hat force. For this force, you can use just about any kind of hat, but it needs to be kind of small, and it needs to be soft like this, and so that you can kind of round out the top. You take your cards, you put your force card on top of the deck. Now, you can shuffle the cards as much as you want. Once the spectator is happy with the way the cards are shuffled, simply drop them in the hat like that. And because the hat is rounded, this is the interesting. You can shake them as much as you want, within reason. I mean, if you overdo it, they will change, but the cards won't change position. And the audience will think you're really messing them up because they can hear them moving around in there. Okay? And then whenever they say that they're content with you shaking them, just reach in, pull out your force card, the ace of spades, and you're ready to go. That's a hat force. A very simple force. Again, you can use any hat as long as it's soft and just kind of performs a little chamber in there. The knife force. With the knife force, we're going to force the top card. Put it on top of the deck. Mix up the cards as much as you want. Just make sure it stays on the top of the deck. When they're happy that they're mixed up, cut the cards one time. Keep a little pinky break right above your force card here. See the red card there? A little pinky break. I actually keep a pretty large one. But a little pinky break right above the force card there, just like that. They won't be able to see it from the front if you hold the deck like this. Okay, ask the spectator to take a knife, can be any knife, and slide it anywhere they want in the deck. Some to tell them somewhere near the middle. The main thing is to try and make sure they slide it so it is below your pinky break. So you kind of want your pinky break to be in, a little above the middle of the deck, and try and get them to slide it somewhere in the bottom. Once they've done that, this is where the magic happens. Okay? Simply take where your pinky break is here, slide it forward a little bit, like this. Grab the knife and the cards, and you, with it tilted like this so they can't see it, you pull the knife out, and notice that, see, the knife comes out of their position there. Pull the knife out and your top cards at the same time like this, and look at that. The knife then slides out above the, right there, and you can say, okay, this is your card, the force card, right there. That's the knife force. The miscount force. Place the card you want to force third down from the top of the deck, so 1, 2, 3. Ask the spectator to name any number from 1 to 20. Let's say they say 9. Mentally add 3 to that card. So now you have a number 12 in your head, but they don't know that. Quickly count down 12 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then look up at them, hesitate, look up at them, say, oh, I'm sorry, what was your number? They'll say 9, say, oh, perhaps you better do it so there's no mistake. Okay? Place the 12 cards back on the deck, hand them the deck of cards, tell them to pick it up and count down 9 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the next card will be their card. The ace of spades. That's the miscount force. The number force. For this one, you're going to need 4 special cards. You're going to need your force card. Again, they would be blue back to match your deck. You're going to need 3 9s. It does not matter what the 9s are. I made them red back only to make them easier for you to follow. They should match your deck. They can be any 9s that you want. I've used 2 red ones here and a black one. Place the 9s near the top of the deck in position number 1, position number 3, and position number 5. So you've got a 9, a random card, a 9, a random card, and a 9. Okay? Place your force card 15 down from the top of the deck. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There's your force card. Unfortunately, you cannot shuffle the cards. So you would have to use some kind of a false cut or false shuffle. If you subscribe to my channel, I'm going to be making a whole series on false cuts and shuffles, just like this series that I'm making on forcing decks. That's coming real soon. So if you sign up for that, that'll cover it. In the meantime, you can just use a real simple one where you just go like this, like that, and boom, you're done. Now here's what I did, is I took the top half, laid it there, the bottom half, laid it there, and then I just picked the top half up and set it on top again. But it actually looks quite good, and nobody if they're not paying really close attention, they'll never see it. And even if they are, most people they'll miss it unless they're magicians, maybe. Okay, and if you want more advanced ones, just hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel and hit the little bell icon, and there'll be a whole series of them showing you tons of different kinds of false cuts and shuffles coming really soon. The first edition of it should be up within a couple of weeks or so. Okay, we've got our setup. 9s at positions 1, 3, and 5, and your force card at position 15 in the deck. Deal out 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Face down on the deck like this. Okay? So we have our 6 cards there. Ask the spectator to give you a number from 1 to 6. If they give you an odd number, say 1, 3, or 5, You do the counting. So, for example, if they say 5, you would just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and turn over a 9. If they give you an even number, all you do, say 2, 4, or 6, all you do is ask them to do the counting. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In that case, you would say they gave you say they gave you 4, then you would simply say 1, 2, 3, 4, and turn over a 9. So no matter which way it is, if it's a 1, 3, or 5, you do the counting 1, 2, 1, 3, and 5. It's a 9. If they do the counting, if they give you an even number, you have them do the counting, so they'll start on this side, and it's 2, 4, and 6. So no matter which way they do it, they're going to get one of these 9s. Okay, so the first thing is give them a 4. So let's say they pick number 3. You do the counting, you go 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're going to use a 9, you tell them. Now you pick up the remaining cards like this, and notice I'm picking this one up last. Okay, you casually flash this card because it's a different card, so they can see it and they know it's a different card, and say, okay, we'll use a 9, we won't use these. So now the 9 is our number, and you tell them what we'll do is we'll use this 9 and count down 9 cards. Now these are all random cards. They're jokers right now just because for demonstration, but these would be whatever cards in the deck. So you count down 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and the 9th card is their force card, the Ace of Spades. That's the number force.